Welcome back, everybody. This is Mike with Door Lock Tips, and I'm going to show you a great lock today. I've shown these in the past, but I'm going to open one up and show you what working on jewelry is like. Look at this. This is Olympus lock, and it's a family-owned company in the USA. Gorgeous lock built here. I spoke with the son at the show once, and I never looked back. I love these locks. So we're going to pin this up. This is a 017 key, and the bidding, I have the bidding for that key, and you can buy that straight from the factory with that bidding. So I'm going to make this into a 017. So here we go. First of all, notice the setup here. We have two pinning trays. This would be flat normally. Two pinning trays, and then we got the proprietary Olympus pinning kit. And let me just show you this jewelry box. I don't want to drop it. Now, naturally, this does not come out like this, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So here's all the pins. They're all color-coded. And you have small drivers and big drivers, so I wrote S and B. So down this line, 5 through 9, is the small top driver pin. And then 0 through 4 is the big. So if you just write it like this and put your numbers on the side, shouldn't get mixed up. And then I use these colored little stick-ons, Post-its, I think they're called. And I cut them. They come in a little thing like this. I cut them and then I stick them over the numbers of the pins that I'm going to use. And if this is a 5-pin cylinder, although you could put 6 pins in it, but if you're going to use a pinning kit and you've got all the same numbers or different numbers, you can put these color codes all over the place and then you won't get lost. You kind of know where your pins are at. But this system will make it simple, Simon. So let's load up the pinning trays. So imagine these as chambers. And this is where you're going to work. So this is working end. This is your chambers. This is how you're going to load. You're going to only load this far away. So you're going to load here to here to here, your cylinder. So first, let's load up the pinning tray. So the bidding I have right here. So the first one is an 8. And I know, you see that they're 8, 5. So they're all big numbers. So they're all small pins. So there's no number past 4 in here. The lowest one is a 5. So I'm going to use all the small top pins. So let's just go ahead and load all those up right now. I'm going to put them up top so I can grab them. I'm going to try to make this kind of fast. Don't want to make any mistakes. These things are very hard to, pin those top pins in that little teeny cylinder. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now let's do the bottom pins. So you got, if you were going to do 10 of these, see, you'd load all 10. You put 10, 10, 10, 10, and 10. So, and you put 10 in here all the way through. Makes it real simple. You won't get mixed up, hopefully. Famous the last words. So let's see if I do. So the first number, I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you can't. First number is 8. So I'm going to grab an 8. These are all bottom pins, conical pins, T-pins. So we're going to put 8 is going to be right in number 1. And then the next number is 5. Put the 5 pin in number 2 chamber. And it goes back to 8. Let's get them right. And then the next number is 9. And that's the 4th. And the next number is 5. All right. Now we've got this loaded up. Now let's take apart our cylinder. Now, this little cylinder, it's locked in there with the set screw. So you have this beautiful set screw. It's a Phillips, and you take out your slightly worn out Phillips screwdriver, which works real great here. And you remove that, and watch this. It comes out. Isn't that beautiful? Now, if this is installed, you can't get to that screw. The cabinet is in the way, cabinet drawer door. So you have to remove the lock to get to that screw, which is a nice little safety feature. All right, now, I got to show you the inside of this. These guys do such great manufacturing. Look at the inside of that bad boy. It is like shiny barrels, but like a rifle barrel. Gorgeous. All right, let's set that aside. Now, I'm going to tell you a little something. I have already set up the top driver pins. I figured this was just too long of a video with showing you how to do that. But if you don't use a very good pair, this is a pair of Lab tweezers. Lab's the best in the world. Highly suggest. I've heard people say you can use any tweezer. No, you can't. You should use a very good quality tweezer. So look at the difference here. Look at this monster. I just brought these out just for fun. I mean, who would use those? I can't even hardly hold on to them. Now, maybe if you're, I don't know what you'd use. I don't know. So you got Lab, right? Lab. They come in a kit like this. Little bag. Lab tweezers. Buy about 5 or 6. You're going to need them. And you'll need more than that. So get them on sale. But buy the best, right? Now, this has a clip. So we're gonna turn it around if we can, so we can remove the clip. These clips are always a pain. All right, now you get yourself, I usually turn it all the way around. There we go. Getting the warding here. And I pry it. It's not hard. This is not a hard clip. But everything seems to be hard, right? You can always jab yourself. So there, I removed the clip. Sometimes that's the hardest part of the whole job. Now, when you push this plug out, you better make sure you do it right. So you need a really good follower. I use this follower. I love this follower. White. I have another set of followers right here. Let's just show it to you. Forget these followers. This is by Lab. I mean, maybe if you want to pinch, you got to have them in the truck. But look at it. It's got a hole all the way through it. Who wants that kind of thing? I mean, pins are gonna go flying down that little chute, right? So we're gonna put this cover back on and never use these again. So here's, set these aside. I just want to show you they come in all shapes and sizes. Put those over there so we don't get mixed up. There it goes. Now, take and put your key in. Turn your key. It doesn't matter on that. There's no holes over here, so you can turn it 45. You could, you don't want to dump out your pins. But even that set screw, that's really not. You're not going to run into a pin problem here. So you don't want to dump the pins, so about, quarter. And then you take this little jewel. Why is that? Okay, there we go. All right, now follow this through, completely through, easily. You don't want to throw those top pins. Okay, we did it. Look at that. Now just set that aside. You can set it. I shouldn't set it there. I usually set a pile of them on the side, right? I want you to see this, though. All right, now here's all the top pins. Notice there's 6 chambers. So, but the key, this is for a 5-pin. And you'd have to buy a longer key pin. I mean, a longer key for the last pin. All right, so we're going to dump these bad boys out. And we're not going to use those. So now, let's turn this around. So there's the plug. And now let's load it up. What we've all been waiting for patiently. For me to load this plug. Oh. So we're going to take the green beautiful color-coded pins. And we're going to we already laid it out, so, you know, we've taken the thinking out of it, and you want to make sure the conical part is down. And now we're going to take another little pin. We're going to stick it in there. We don't even have to think. You don't have to go up and down, drop the pins all around. I can talk even. Yep, I sure can. I can talk and load. Can you believe that? That's kind of a fun thing to do. All right, so there's all the pins. So but let's check it. Let's just see if it really is the same. What if it wasn't? Oh, yes, it is. Perfectly flat. And that's what we want. You don't want to start using tools like this. Or a piece of file, you know. Don't do that. Make sure you use the right pins. All right, we're ready to load this bad boy back in, right? So I put the plug over here. Now, the worst thing you can do is throw these pins, them top pins. Better make sure I don't drop this. I'm going to pull this key out. All right. Very gently. Whoa, I was sweating that. Them top pins are such a pain. You could take 15 minutes. You better bid this up real high if you're pinning up a lot of these, right? So now let's put our clip on. Don't ever forget to not put on your clip. You will really regret it. Because you throw that in that housing and you're up a creek because all these pins will go flying in there. So make sure that the bottom C-clip is on the open side of the bottom of your little key. Bottom of the key. All right. There's a reason for that later. It's hard. It's so hard to get in if you don't have that. If the round part is like, because it's kind of loose in there. If it's sticking down, it doesn't want to go in that beautiful hole. All right, now you got to line your screws up. So this set screws. You got to line that set screw up. Oh, it won't go in? Well, guess how you fix that? You just take your key and you stick it in here. Oh, look at there. It went right in. And everything works. All right, so let's put that screw back in. Take the screw, put it back in. We've got it in. Everything is great. Now, the keys come already stamped if you buy them all 017. That's nice. And there we are. Oh, smooth as silk. I just love it. Now, you know, you do want to spray everything. I've already sprayed this earlier, but you do want to spray with Triflow. I used to use powders like this and things years ago, but this is probably not highly suggested anymore, so I wouldn't do that. Let's see, what else could be known here? I think we got it figured out. Now, you know I didn't put in the top drivers, right? Because I had already done that earlier. All right, so we got a beautiful pinning kit. We've got a great lock, and I hope this has been helpful. Always buy the best, but buy on sale, and they'll last you a lifetime. Lab, the Olympus locks. Oh, I love these. I mean, I really do. Thank you, Olympus, for helping us out here in the real world. So please smash the like button and subscribe and tell all your friends and leave a comment for me. Thank you very much.